Welcome back, everybody, to the Chicago Bears franchise, and thank you so much for all the support on episode number 1. As we get into episode number 2 here, we'll get into weeks 2 and 3, taking on the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Detroit, Jared Goff only had 143 pass yards in a week 1 loss to Green Bay. So, they don't want to start off 0-2 as they have Super Bowl expectations. There is no doubt about that. Now, last time we came into this game, it was Thanksgiving. The Bears had a chance to win. It was 23-20. The old time mismanaged at the end of the game. So they were in this game. Division games are, insanely tough. You can see the loadouts that we have this week. You got a +6 ability boost, especially against the pass defense. Get this pass game going. That's what we want. We have Caleb Williams out there firing the ball to the receivers. But we head to Ford Field on the road in division. These are the most important games. Obviously, getting one last week in division. So beating the Minnesota Vikings to start off, and then possibly coming in here and beating Detroit. Could we do the unthinkable and start 2-0 with 2 division wins? So here is Jared Goff. He wants to have a better week after last week. And they'll get this offense rolling. 1st and 10, handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs. And Gibbs, we got to contain him. He has got unbelievable speed, fantastic running back, probably a top 5 back in the league, no doubt about it. Receiving game as well. He is an absolute monster, but this time we're all over it. We have to contain the run because Jared Goff is probably one of the best quarterbacks when it comes to play action. As he fires down the field, finding Jameson Williams for the conversion and a first down. But he is so good off play action that if you don't have much of a run game going, we shouldn't really have to bite off that. Goff, play action this time. Wide open underneath is Montgomery out of the backfield. So a missed assignment there and a first down for Detroit as they're driving down the field, trying to get off to a really good start here. In the pocket, wide open, Jameson Williams. Detroit Lion touchdown just like that. First drive of the game. That looked too easy. This is going to be a different offense than that Minnesota offense. Who Minnesota had a first drive touchdown, then after that, absolutely nothing. But man, that was really easy. Let's see what this offense could do here against this Detroit defense. 3rd down and 1, Swift in the backfield. Handing the ball just up the middle enough to get the first down. I mean, those short yardage runs. They give you a bit of a test. There is no doubt about that. As we try to get something there, and man, Aiden Hutchinson is all over it. We're going nowhere. 3rd down and 1. Go to the ground game. Johnson's got it. First down. It is. The short yardage runs, I know in college football as well. But it's an up in the air type thing. 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver. Luther Burden's got it for the first down. I have to say, so far, the protection's been very good. Receivers are showing their talent. This offense is playing well. I know we're not even a game and a half in, as Luther Burden with the spin move. The rookie making some moves down to the 11-yard line. So let's see if we can answer right back. Tie Detroit just like that with our first drive. The quarter is almost over as well. Underneath on a 3rd and 11. Pressure gets to us, so we have to get rid of it. We have the completion. We are short. And we just end up taking the field goal, get some points on the board. 7-3, but just 2 drives in that entire quarter. That is crazy, as that is Gibbs back at it. But we are stopping the run, making the tackles. You have to make that first tackle. Because if he breaks a tackle, gets into open space, it's going to be trouble, and that is caught. First down. Isaac Tesla, the rookie from Arkansas, with the grab. He just had another weapon to this team. As Goff back to throw on 1st and 10. Fires, and Amon-Ra St. Brown has the grab, gets away. That was insane. I thought our coverage was dead perfect on that, trying to knock the ball away from him, but the strong hands, and then just turns it upfield, picks up another 20 yards. As Detroit back on the move. Now down to the 8-yard line. So they try to add another touchdown as Montgomery down in the backfield. Give him the ball. And who was that? Was that Hippolyte that just got annihilated there on the outside? But we do make the tackle, but Montez Sweat a little bit shaken up. He's got some bruised ribs. Will return. And the 3rd and goal, trying to hold Detroit here to a field goal attempt. And that's exactly what we're going to do. I was about to say, even if they get it down to like the 3 or the 2 yard line, you can easily see them going for it. But with the sack, we force a field goal. So back to a 7-point game, 10-3. Homer's going to return this, and he gets absolutely destroyed. Ball loose. Detroit recovers. Turnovers are killers, especially on special teams. That is absolutely no good. So now Detroit, already in field goal range, trying to add another touchdown to take this 2-score lead. So 3rd and 4. Goff to throw. Looking over the middle, but Edmonds kind of beats him into the throw. There you go. Let's go. We're going to get the ball right back. What a play from the linebacker. You can see Amon-Ra St. Brown coming across the middle. Edmonds says, let's see if he can force him into that area, and he does. We pick it off. And this is still a 10-3 ball game, but Aiden Hutchinson, I don't even know why we're going to even try to run to that side. It's not going to work. Loss of 3. Williams back to throw. Time to throw. Has the catch. Shadunze with the grab, first down. I'm telling you, the pass blocking has been impressive here so far. Better than I thought. Got to allow Caleb Williams to throw the ball. But a 3rd and 20. Flag on the play. It's a diving grab by DJ Moore, but I believe that's going to be a holding call regardless. So doesn't matter. I guess we'll get the catch out of it. I mean, that's the one good thing. They'll decline that penalty. We'll punt the ball. 2 minutes left here in this first half. It's still just a 10-3 ball game. Handoff to Gibbs. They've been trying to get it going, but Grady Jarrett is all over at that time, going nowhere. 2 minutes left in this first half now. 2nd and 10. Goff. And the pressure comes around. Great job by Robinson on the stunt. I love the new stunts and everything like that. I think that's fantastic. Huge there. See what Detroit decides to do here in the 3rd and 17. Goff, quick throw underneath of Jameson Williams. But we're all over it. We'll use a timeout. All right, we got at least 1 minute left here. We have 2 timeouts. Maybe a possible, I mean, I would love to obviously get a touchdown. But if we can at least get 3, that's a win. Williams looking. You know what? There's no room in front of him. Just take off yourself, slide down, get up to the 36-yard line, pick up 18 yards. We'll use our 2nd timeout. Just a 3-man rush. We'll take the easy dump down completion to Adunze with the grab. We'll hurry this one up. With only 1 timeout, I'd rather conserve that with about 40 seconds left. Caleb looking. Just going to go underneath the Loveland with the grab. We can still hurry this one up. 30 seconds and rolling. Let's get a playoff here. 2nd down and 4, 25 seconds and rolling. Caleb looking. Pressure in his face, and this is just going to be incomplete. Up the middle there with the pressure. Luckily for us, this is an incomplete, not a sack, so we don't have to use the timeout, obviously. But pressure once again off the edge. Was that Anzalone? It was. So Detroit's going to hold us to a field goal attempt here from about 34 yards. And what happened there? What in the world? The hold was strange. I mean, the kick meter was fine. I don't know what just happened there. What happened? Field goal missed. I mean, that's one of the worst kicks probably ever. If somebody made a kick like that, I think you'd be cut right then and there. Bring somebody else in. Bring a fan from the stands. Why not? They can't be much worse. Wow, okay. All right, let's get to the halftime report. And Jaden Daniels makes a throw off the sack. He has 2 touchdowns. They take down Green Bay 35-21. They're definitely going to be a force in the NFC for years to come, so just add a team there. Let's go to Pittsburgh, and Aaron Rodgers has found the fountain of youth. I don't know what has happened with Aaron Rodgers, but a touchdown throw there, 2 touchdowns here in the first half, 15 or 17. He only missed 2 passes last week. 14-7 lead at half over Seattle. Yeah, what is going on there in Pittsburgh? I guess best case scenario for them. I mean, they've needed a quarterback for years, and maybe Aaron Rodgers will give them that for this year. So let's get into the second half. 10-3 score. Caleb back to throw, looking. Wide open underneath. Loveland with the grab and a first down. I have to say, same thing. Playbooks this year, a lot better. The play styles, the play calls, it just seems it definitely seems a lot more realistic. I like the diversity of these playbooks, especially this Bears one so far, looking good. As we're moving the ball here to start off this third quarter. Quick throw underneath, picking up the first down. Luther Burden, great catch. And you know you got a defender right there. I'm liking Luther Burden. I'm liking these receivers. Offense looking solid. 2nd and 3. Just got to get the run game going, and Swift with the carry. This time some open running room, and he gets down to the 2. So now 2nd and goal from the 1. Trying to pop this one in. Play action. Caleb Williams to throw. Looking up top. Cole Kmet's got it. They're going to say that's incomplete? There's no way. We're going to challenge this one. He definitely had 2 feet in bounds. He's got the ball. 1 down, 2. That's a touchdown. Let's see what the call on the field's going to be. And they will reverse it. We got the call. We have won a challenge. Touchdown, Cole Kmet, and we're tied here at 10 apiece. And Ruben Hippolyte comes through and just takes down David Montgomery. Not an easy guy to just bring down like that. But on a 3rd and 6, Golf will find Jamison Williams for the catch and a first down. And this is one heck of a game. 2:42 left here in this third quarter as Montgomery making some moves. Patience, finding that lane, has the first down. But yeah, 10-10 apiece here in the third. As Golf's going to keep it. Did not see this one coming. Trying to lay him out, too. I'm surprised he didn't slide down. But Jared Goff with the run and a first down, Detroit. Goes underneath in the flat there. That is caught by Tesla. And he's down to the 19. Another Detroit first down. Last play here of this third quarter. And Edmonds. Man, we're making some great tackles. But we start the fourth, 10 apiece. 3rd down and 4, and we're going to make the stop. The question is, does Detroit go for it? And they decide to bring out the field goal unit. I'm really surprised. I know it gives you the lead, but I think they'd be a little bit more aggressive. But they take the field goal. It is up and is good. It is a 13-10 Lions lead. What can our offense do? And he forces the throw down the field to Adunze, and it's picked off. The first real mistake of the season for Caleb Williams comes at a really bad time. As Terrion Arnold will get the ball over for Detroit, and now they have a chance to add to this lead, at least take it to a 2-possession game. Yeah, it's a tough throw. I mean, you don't really get any help from your receiver, I'll tell you that, but still, not the greatest decision. And now Montgomery to the outside, has some running room. Edmonds luckily brings him down before he gets down the sideline and is gone. Man, nice tackle. Kevin Byard coming up and making the stop. We force this Lions team to a 3rd and 4 as the pressure leads to an early throw from Golf, which is offline, incomplete. Great job by the defense. Tough spot after the pick. And it is a punt. Nothing there, and now Luther Burden off to the races. He's up to the 40-yard line. 6:44 left in this game. Williams to throw it outside. We got a flag on the play, as that's going to probably take away that completion to Luther Burden. It is. Jonah Jackson. That's a killer there. So now it's 2nd and 14. Williams, what a throw to Devin Duvernay. And Duvernay, come on, DJ Moore. What are you doing down the field? You got to help us throw a block or something. But Duvernay with the grab, first down. Now hand this off to Swift. And that's kind of what this game has been. It's more like throwing the ball. The running game hasn't been there, but just utilizing some key runs to get you some yards here. As Swift with a nice cutback, he's down to the 4 as we are trying to take the lead here. 2nd and goal. Williams, look out, fires, and Cole Kmet can't hang on. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal. Take it yourself, Caleb. There you go. Caleb Williams is in for the touchdown. And we have taken the lead here in Detroit, trying to shock the NFL world, trying to go 2-0. And they got 3:57 left. Golf on 1st and 10. And picked off. T.J. Edwards read it perfectly. We're going to turn them over. These Lions fans have to be in complete shock right now. They're 352 away from going 0-2 to start the season. We have a real chance here. 2nd and 12 underneath the Cole Kmet. He has the catch. All right, this is going to bring up a big 3rd and 4. If we can convert, we can run this down to the 2-minute warning, but we're not going to be able to convert, as that is going to be a sack. I believe that is our first sack we have allowed the entire season. That is crazy to think about. But can we actually kick this field goal? And we can. It is up. It is good. I don't know what happened with that field goal at the end of the half. I don't know what went wrong there. But touchdown game. So now a touchdown won't beat us. It's going to have to be a touchdown 2-point conversion. But Detroit trying to tie it up. That is caught, 1st down. They got 1:08 left and now 2 timeouts. They're going to hand this ball off to Gibbs. Finding some running room. Gibbs with the power forward as well. Picks up the 1st. They'll call their 2nd timeout. 3rd and 8. Golf is going to be hit, and it falls incomplete. Man, dive and catch that. Come on. Taylor Decker a little bit shaken up for Detroit. And a 4th down and 8. If we stop them here, it's ball game. They only have 1 timeout. Golf looking down the field. It is knocked away, incomplete. We just pulled a shocker here in week 2. You just never know with these division games. Like I said, last Thanksgiving, the Bears had a chance for the victory. If they would have used time utilage better, they probably would have won that game. Well, new coach, different year, and this time we get the job done. Oh, they didn't give us credit for that touchdown pass. Wow. I guess the challenge screwed it up, so that sucks. That should have been a touchdown pass as well. Interesting, but either way, that is a huge victory against the Lions. Wow. Wasn't sure after that first drive what was going to happen. Their offense just looked so solid, going down there, doing whatever they wanted to do. But our defense played very well and key turnovers. Edwards and Edmonds, big interceptions. And Edmonds, after the game, has a skill point upgrade. We'll do field general, 1 awareness, 2-man, 1 play rec, 1 tackle, 1 zone. Probably the biggest interception of the game. I mean, right there at the goal line after the turnover. So, huge. Absolutely huge to take away points. Let's go around the league. We saw Washington win. Dallas, who were coming up, they just beat the Giants 24-18. Buffalo with the win over the Jets. Pittsburgh ended up winning that game 27-21. Super Bowl rematch, Philadelphia, same thing, destroys them. Atlanta beats down Minnesota 27-6. So Minnesota starts off the season 0-2. Detroit 0-2. Green Bay 1-1. And we have the division lead after 2 weeks. That is crazy. So taking a look at now our scouting focus. So Southeast, we got Hubbard, do tackle. Northeast, Carter Knight. You can see tackle is definitely more of a strength, so we'll do tackle, continue to work. Okay, you can always work on offensive line. I don't think you can ever not work on offensive line. We'll do the edge with Lulu Hernandez in the Central. The West, we're going to do Liam Preston at running back. And our national scout, we have safety and corner, because we might need safeties with both guys leaving. As for the draft class, I was thinking of I've used real-life players before, and there are a couple classes out there with real players, but I think this year we're just sticking with your stock, draft classes. I think we're just going to stick with this. It'll be a little bit more interesting. I think these draft classes are a little bit more well-rounded than obviously using real players. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're also switching it to 12 minutes. You can see we are playing on All Madden, if everybody wants to know. All Madden, 12 minutes. I just think we're going to get more plays. Now, the X Factor, it was at 75. I know some thought it was a little high. I'm keeping it at 60. I'm going to put it to 64. That's like 2 X Factors per team, which I feel like could be a thing. Now, you could make an argument that should only be like 20 X Factors. Your prime players, that, I could see that. And also, speaking of X Factors, we did take it away from Caleb Williams. This is just a me thing. I don't think he's an X Factor yet. Call me crazy all you want, but I took him off. I just, Superstar makes more sense. I don't know about X Factor yet. He's got to play at least another, I don't think he can be an X factor after like a season. Even Jaden Daniels, not yet. You'd have to like have an absolute crazy season. If like Genti went off this year and ran for like 2,000 yards, I'd be like, okay, I get it. I understand that one. So we're going to set our loadout here for the Cowboys. Updated field general, so +4 throw accuracy deep for all the quarterbacks. So we'll continue to upgrade that, and we'll use that loadout. That'll give us a +4 once again in the passing game. Also going to use no fly zone, so increase zone coverage. When running cover 3 plays, which I run a lot of cover 3, I'll have to say that. And then we get the O-line training XP by 10%. So continue to work on the offensive line as well. So those will be our loadouts here for this week. As for loadouts, I'm not sure if I'll continue to show them every week unless something really changes. But we changed it up there. So we head into week 3. We have a chance to be 3-0. We're busting out the orange unis. Definitely like them. As we got the Dallas Cowboys coming into town. Dak Prescott. They just took down the New York Giants. They're trying to get their second win of the season. And here we go. Let's jump into it. So 1st and 10, and Dak's going to find Jaden Blue out of the backfield, the rookie out of Texas for the first down. So Dallas up to the now 35-yard line. Back to throw, Dak looking, steps up in the pocket. That is going to be caught. That's going to be a first down. Jake Ferguson with the grab. Little injury there to their offensive line, but great step up from Dak. Now he's going to keep it himself, cuts it up. Dak with some running room, making some moves. You got Goff. Previous game, keeping the read option. Now you got Dak, and a 3rd and goal from the 5. Looking. He's going to take off himself, but Jaquan Brisker read it the entire way. Comes down, makes the tackle short. But it is from the 1. So what will Dallas do here? 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. Blue in the backfield, but they're going to throw. And has CeeDee Lamb for the catch and a touchdown. This is going to be an interesting Dallas offense. You know, you add George Pickens, you have CeeDee Lamb. You know, their backs, I think, good young backs. Tight ends are solid. It's just I think they have to utilize their run game a little more. I think Dallas can get a little pass happy with Dak. So, maybe the run game helps them out. But on 3rd and 8 going down the field, and Odunze can't hang on to the ball. That will fall incomplete, and that'll force a 3-and-out from our offense. But how does their offensive line hold up? It's a lot of questions for Dallas. As Dak this time really going nowhere. I mean, really questions for Dak as well. So, is he going to be the guy going forward down the field? That is caught right over Hippolyte's head is Jake Ferguson with another grab and another first down. Because, a lot of talk. Joe Milton has been really looking very good. Is that your quarterback next year for Dallas? As Montez Sweat shaken up on the play, had some bruised ribs in that Detroit game. They're not going to go for it on this 4th down, as they will just kick the field goal. Aubrey's kick is up as good. Bruised ribs once again for Sweat. So it's a 10-0 Dallas lead, but there's some questions obviously for Dallas. And obviously you play in that division with Philadelphia, the defending champs. They're going absolutely nowhere. And then you got the Commanders now. So you could be looking at like a 3rd place finish, no doubt about it. 1st and 10. Look out, ball is loose. Caleb Williams just dropped it. We will luckily recover this, but that is going to be a loss of 14. And also you got that guy on the side, number 11, Micah Parsons, who's an absolute animal. What are you going to get from him? Is he going to hold out? That's a terrible decision. There's 4 defenders there. Not sure why we threw that ball. That was terrible. Probably should have just ran it. But Trevon Diggs with the catch, interception, and Dallas takes over. But yeah, where does Parsons go? Does Parsons get traded? I don't know what's going to happen with it. As Dak misses CeeDee Lamb there. And I just wanted to show that play because if you turn that quarterback accuracy down the sliders, you can actually see them miss throws. Just saying that right now. I have seen some missed throws. It's finally, I feel like CPU quarterbacks are just, robo QBs, and I feel like you have to turn the setting down very low. I will have to say that. I've seen some slider sets on, I think Matt 10 just came out with his Madden 26 slider set, but I've used another, I'd have to think of the name real quick, but on Operation Sports, another slider set on Madden. I think he has it down to like 5. I have QB accuracy at 9. That may seem low, but still, they still make really great throws. To me, I was testing some games, at like 45, 40, and man, they just would not miss throws. And you actually see missed throws there, but your big-time quarterbacks still perform well. There's no doubt about it. Dak's throwing the ball well. So it's still good throws, good decisions. It's just you like to see missed throws every once in a while. As we are down 13-0 right now. We're getting, manhandled by this Cowboys team, but that's a great reception by DJ Moore. Catch up to the 49-yard line, first down. Trying to get the first points on the board for us here today, here in the second quarter now. Williams underneath, wide open. Wide open is Luther Burden, making moves. Luther Burden, get him in open space. He is looking shifty. And that's the other thing, just don't, after that forced throw, just try not to force anything down the field. We have plenty of very good, talented receivers out there. Get the ball in their hands, let them do their stuff. Swift with a really good run, and we're down to the 15, but a 3rd down and 10. And that is a missed throw. If you lead Luther Burden there, he's on the run, and he's probably keep running into the end zone for the touchdown. But a 4th and 5, we are going to decide to stay aggressive. We're going to go for this one here. And coverage blitz. Caleb fires this one and finds Romadunze in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. That celebration's interesting. I don't know. But, man, that was a heck of a throw because Odunze's not even open. He is not even cutting. You got the pressure in her face, but Caleb Williams trusts his receiver's going to get there, makes the throw. We're on the board. It's a 13-7 game as Dak absolutely got destroyed there, but gets it off in time. That is a big strength a lot of time for Dak Prescott. He will get hammered, but he does always get rid of the ball in time. Well, not always, but you know what I mean. He is a guy that will stand in there, take the hit. That's where you got to at least give him a little bit of credit. Dak, probably one of the most overrated quarterbacks in the NFL, but still, he can still do his stuff. As this is trouble, that's a nice run down to the 9-yard line, and a Dallas first down. Now to the 8. We go back to Jaden Blue, and he cuts it up for the touchdown. So Dallas answers right back, and their offense is rolling here early on in this game. It's a 20-7 lead. 2 minutes left here in this first half. Can we respond? 3rd and 5. Wide open is DJ Moore for the grab, and that is a first down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Have all of our timeouts, got plenty of time. And they're playing their safeties so far back. That is crazy. On a 3rd and 6, man, they played that. Their safeties had to be like 30 yards down the field. Look how far they are. That is wild. As Caleb Williams jump throw finds DJ Moore for the grab and a first down. That was pretty cool. That was cool. I want to see a replay of this. Jump throw. That's so cool. I know it doesn't always trigger and always triggers with some guys, but that was pretty cool to see. So we dump it underneath to Odunze. Spin move. Touchdown. Chicago. Now the offense is rolling. It took us a quarter and a half to get going. But the TD, second TD of this half. And we're right back in it. 20-14. Problem is Dallas has got time here. And Aubrey's he can kick it from like 75 yards. So they're already in field goal range. That's for sure. So they'll use a timeout here with 26 seconds left. But 4 seconds left, about a 47-yard field goal. And the kick is up. And it is good. So Dallas, even with limited time, gets down the field just enough to kick the field goal. So it's 23-14 going into half. This Dallas offense has been impressive today. It's been our toughest test. But our offense looking solid as well. Let's get to the halftime report. See some highlights across the league. Let's go down to Jacksonville. They're looking for their first win. You got Houston at 1-1. And C.J. Stroud just gets off the sack. Back in the end zone. I don't know what the camera angle is there, but finds Nico Collins for the touchdown. Texans get win number 2 of the season, and they win 20-14. Man, I could do some highlight packages. I don't think I sound half bad, actually. Well, Indianapolis looking to go 3-0. Tennessee at 0-2. Cam Ward, rookie quarterback, back there looking, makes the throw, catch, and off to the races. And the first victory of the season for the Tennessee Titans against the division rival Indianapolis Colts. Cam Ward, 2 touchdowns, 30-24 final. And the Titans trying to get the momentum rolling there. So go down to Carolina. They're 2-0 right now. Another surprise in the NFL, trying to take down Atlanta. But Bijan Robinson has other ideas. Cuts around the edge, and Bijan makes 2-man miss there, the juke move, and he is off to the races and gone. Atlanta with a 21-14 win. What is up with that celebration? I have absolutely no idea. As for our division, if you didn't see it there, Green Bay with the victory, but Cincinnati takes down Minnesota. And then Detroit takes on the Ravens in a massive Monday night game. I mean, that is a crazy game against 2 really good teams as we come out right away and have a 3-and-out. So absolutely no good to start off the second half, but the defense seems fired up as Robinson making a fantastic stop. 3rd and 15, trying to get him off the field right away as well. Dak to throw, has some time, but nobody open down the field. CeeDee Lamb takes a hit. Actually drops the ball. Rasee a little bit shaken up for Dallas. And we get the ball right back. So 2nd and 13. We're going to hit DJ Moore underneath. And that is a first down. So DJ Moore had a solid first half. Comes in, makes a nice catch. And we'll move the chains up to the 39-yard line. So 1st and 10. There, Cole Kmet wide open. And he just shoves 2 defenders off. Finally, it's brought down, but Cole Kmet showing the power. I'm still trying to find a rotation between him and Colston Loveland. Those are the 2 guys I'm still trying to get a bit of a rotation for. Loveland so far hasn't really impressed. So, Cole Kmet's looked a little bit better, but obviously with a, number 10 pick, we got to get him involved a lot. As this is a good run from DeAndre Swift. I don't know what happened to number 28. He was just eyes in the backfield, not expecting to run at all. But a 3rd and goal from the 7. Caleb Williams, the throw, has a doozy, but he can't hang on. That should have been touchdown number 3 for him. Man, that should have been a touchdown. So we have to settle for 3. But this Dallas run game now going nowhere. Jaquan Brisker. He's already got 8 solo tackles here so far in this game. He has been all over the place. 3rd and 15. Dak to throw down the field. Looking, just has to go underneath the Jaden Blue. And we are absolutely all over it. So our defense has made some key adjustments here to start off this second half. 2 drives for Dallas, 2 3-and-outs. Now with our offense, we're getting some chunk plays. That's Swift out of the backfield. He has a catch, first down. See, that's the thing, too. I'd like to get DeAndre Swift more utilized in the pass game as well. 3rd and 1. Instead of going the run, we're going to try to throw the ball. That is a dangerous throw. It's going to fall incomplete. But we're going to go for this one 4th and 1. And speaking of, there he is. We'll get him in the flat. We'll get an easy catch, easy first down. Staying aggressive, going forward on 4th down, and it works out in our favor. In the middle. There is Luther Burden, and Burden running room, first down. This 3 receivers that we got going here. And then, like I said, if we can get, Loveland and Kmet going, this is just a lot of weapons. They've definitely surrounded Caleb Williams with a lot of talent. And this offensive line has performed very well. But this time we got to settle for a 53-yard field goal, which is up and is good. And puts us within 3 points once again, 23-20. Our defense has been very good this second half. Can we keep it up here as pressure on Dak has to dump it down, but nice tackle there by Edmonds. 2nd and 4, play action. Dak looking down the field. Firing, Hippolyte. Oh, man. Get up there and pick that off, man. Close. 3rd and 4. And that is a nice catch on the outside for the first down. Nice completion. Continues the drive here for Dallas. As Dak, I don't know, Man, he didn't have any trust in that play from the get-go, trying to take off. Dexter for the sack. And a 3rd and 14 as they'll set up a screen, but we are all over it. That's actually a loss of 2. But when you have Brandon Aubrey, this is about a 60-yard field goal. You'll bring him out here. He's got the leg. Kick is up. It is drifting right. It had plenty of distance, but it is no good. So now we have insane field position here. Field goal ties. Touchdown gives us the lead. 6:21 left. Williams the throw. Has an open receiver. Adunze makes a nice move. And is going to be brought down around the 6. What a throw from Caleb Williams. I got to see this replay again because I believe Micah Parsons, man, that's a heck of a throw. I know he's wide open, but that's a heck of a throw. And then this move right here. Woo! See you later. And now down to the 6. We're going to toss this out to Swift, and Swift is in the end zone. We will take the lead. We were down 13-0 in the first half, 23-14 here in the second half, and we've come back. We've taken the lead, 27-23, but Dallas still has time. 4 minutes left in this game. Underneath, catch, picks up 7 yards to the 45. Can our defense get a stop here? 3rd down and inches, and they're going to push forward for the first. I don't think they have the tush push in here yet, but I've seen a lot more QB sneaks on 3rd and inches. So that is interesting to see. 257 down the field. That is caught. No good. Jake Ferguson was wide open. We're just lucky Dak didn't lead him even more. That was a touchdown. Big play. Dallas down to the 10. 2:20 left. They hand the ball off. That is going to be a nice run down to the 3. And this will run down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in this ball game. Dallas trying to take the lead back. Dak's going to take it himself, and Dak is in for the go-ahead touchdown. Dallas drives right down the field and will retake the lead here. 29, we'll get the extra point. It'll be 30-27 with 1:57 left. So we got all of our timeouts. Field goal ties it. What can Caleb Williams and this Bears offense do? And a wide open receiver down the field. Adunze with the grab. First down. That puts Caleb Williams over 300 yards today. 1st and 10 from the 47. And, oh, man. Another key drop from Adunze. He had the touchdown earlier. That could now think about it, could be key. 3rd and 10. Rolling out. Firing to DJ Moore, but Diggs undercuts it. And Diggs is going to pick this one off. You lead him a little bit more, but it's just a tough throw on the run. Game is not quite yet over. We still have all 3 of our timeouts, so we get a stop here. You know, we can still get this ball back. But Dallas is throwing. He misses CeeDee Lamb. That's going to help us. We don't have to call our second timeout. 3rd and 6. They're throwing again. I guess he would throw in this situation. Ferguson with the grab, but they are short. We'll use our second timeout, and they're going for it. 4th and 3 to win the game, and they find CeeDee Lamb open underneath. It is caught, and with our only 1 timeout left, Dallas can just run the clock out, and that will do it. We suffer our first loss of the season, 30-27. Man, what a game that was. Back and forth. We came back as well. I mean, that was a heck of a game. Caleb Williams, 21-42, 3 of 3, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. The 1 pick was really bad. That one at the end was just a better play by Diggs. The throw was a little off, but obviously the play was a little better. But Adunze, man, 5 catches for 105, 2 touchdowns. But he had 4 drops, with 1 of them being a touchdown that he dropped. We scored that touchdown. Could be a different ball game. Really could have been. Man, tough defeat. 3 guys there. Yeah, Jaquan Brisker, 14 total tackles. I mean, Edmonds had 4 tackles for loss. But he does have a upgrade skill here after the game. Do we just do... Let's just up that... I don't know. Is catching traffic or catching after that? I guess we'll have to upgrade that. 1 break tackle, 1 catching traffic, 1 catching, 2 short route. Has an ability slot unlocked. I mean, what is this catching traffic? I got to take a look at this. It's an 88. It's not like it's bad. Got to work on the release and route running, but 4 drops is not good. Trapio upgrade. Continue to work on the rookie. 2 pass block, 1 finesse, and then 2 run block finesse. And then Hippolyte, who's been getting a lot more playing time. Should have had the pick earlier as well. Field general, +3 block shedding, and +3 play rec. And man, if we get about the star, that would be awesome. Just got to work on block shedding, more the strength and zone coverage, and obviously awareness and play rec. His athletic ability is unbelievable. Caleb Williams to start off the season, first 3 games, 841, 6 touchdowns, 3 picks. Make sure we get those picks down a little bit. We definitely have to think about running the ball a little bit more and getting our other backs involved. It's just been a little tough. When you have the receivers and the skill position guys that we have, you want to get all of them involved. And throwing the ball is going to be much more of what this team is about, but obviously you still love a balance. We really have to utilize the run game for sure and make sure we can play action off of that. So I think we got to get more of the run game going. And also it gives your defense rest, so you get less 3 and outs. Defense doesn't have to be out on the field so much. So that is something we'll have to work out for sure. But we'll get into week 4 against the Raiders coming up next time. We'll have the bye. And then that big game against the Commanders in week 6. That should be one heck of a game. But that is going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.